Hello, I'm Richard Hosnone. I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. If you'd like to email me, you can email me at richardwib@gmail.com, the same address you see on the screen right now. We'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Maybe we Zoom, hey? This is a continuation of my Words of Wisdom series, which turns out nicely to be the Wow series. Kind of convenient. In this series, I'm sharing with you quotes from books that have been very instrumental in my life. This could also fit into the Advanced series because it comes from a God-realized being in Yogananada. But these are books that have been very helpful to me. I'm not trying to suggest that these books, therefore, are the right thing for you. Only you can determine that. Okay. Now, this is a book you can buy at the Self-Realization Fellowship or on Amazon in paperback, hardback, and Kindle versions. This particular book, The Second Coming of Christ, The Resurrection Within You, Paramahansa Yogananada brings understanding, insight, and illumination to the meaning of the Christian Bible that, for me, was just awesome. Made it a very powerful wisdom inspiration for me and education at the same time. So, Paramahansa Yogananada is my beloved guru. He passed in 1952, founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship, which brought together the teachings of Krishna and Jesus to show how they were really all the same, one truth. Yogananda has many books. His best-selling book, Autobiography Yogi, one of the best-selling spiritual books of all time. Well, in this particular episode, we're going to be talking about some additional dimensions of reality. Where is the invisible? Quoting, just as the source of the wind is hidden, but the wind is made known by its sound and feeling, so the spirit substance is invisible, hidden beyond the reach of human senses. And the incarnate souls born of the spirit are the visible phenomena. By the sound, the invisible wind is known. By the presence of intelligent souls, the invisible spirit is declared. Okay? Through their example, like Yogananda, like Buddha, like Krishna, okay? And others. I'm not trying to suggest they're the only ones. Okay? Let's talk a little bit about physical life. Everything emerges from the invisible, consciousness or soul, to play upon this earth for a little while, and then enters the invisible state again at the end of life. Only the middle of life, we behold the beginning and the end, are hidden from the sight of the subtler spiritual realms. The circle of life, to borrow from The Lion King, we are residing in the astral plane, where through a series of circumstances we choose to reincarnate in a particular situation, and mother and father and that sort of thing, and we become into this human experience visible. We live a life at which time, when we take our last breath, we pass. We leave this human body here, but behind this physical body is a astral and causal body, and the astral and causal body leave the physical body and return to the astral realm. I'll be doing a little bit more on that in another series parallel to this, drawn from the Ageless Wisdom, another source of wisdom, dealing with the astral body and astral plane. You may want to listen to those when they come out. Okay. Here's what Jesus told us. Jesus said that we must reestablish our connection with eternity, God. We must be born again, namely our sixth sense, waking up our intuition. Man has either to follow the circuitous route of reincarnations to work out his karma, many hundreds of thousands of incarnations, or by a technique such as Kriya Yoga and the help of a true guru, both of which I'm blessed to have, Kriya Yoga and Yogananda, to awaken the divine faculty of intuition and know himself as the soul that is born again in spirit. By the latter method, he can see and enter the kingdom of God in this lifetime. Kriya Yoga is that practice. It's not like if your understanding of what yoga is physical poses and all that. That's not what Kriya Yoga is. But to be able to productively know and what Kriya Yoga is and to use it, you need to make quite a bit of spiritual progress before that can play in a role. But when it does play a role, as it does so much in my life for decades, it is a great accelerator of spiritual progress. You can learn a lot about that through the Self-Realization Fellowship. Okay? I love this quote. It's been said in a number of other ways. When we're ready. When one is desirous to know the truth, capital T, that one truth, God sends a master, through whose devotion and realization he plants his love in that person's heart. That's what happened when God placed Paramahansa Yogananada in my heart, my guru, and the guru of many, many others. I'm not trying to suggest he's mine alone by any stretch of the imagination. That would not be good. Okay. But when you're ready, the teacher does emerge. When one is desirous to know the truth, okay? When you're desirous to know God, God sends a master through whose devotion and realization he plants his love in that person's heart. It's good news. I wandered around the wilderness of not knowing if there was a God or not. No more. No more. Okay. If you want to learn more, you can go to mywisdominspiredlife.com. There you can listen to the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast. You can also listen to it on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and all the places you listen to it. As you probably know by now, I'm on a mission to help people live a more wisdom-inspired life. Thank you for being part of that journey today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.